Hi, so in today's video I'm going to teach you some shortcuts which you can use while writing your HTML code in Visual Studio. So if you know these shortcuts beforehand, then they will improve your writing speed in Visual Studio when you design a web page or writing some HTML code. So one by one I'm going to teach you some basic shortcuts. So let's get started. Okay, so the first shortcut which I will tell you is so if you write this exclamation mark in this in your Visual Studio Code and hit enter, then this will instantly generate a pre-written code which you can use as a base for writing your HTML code further and designing a web page. So this is a shortcut which you will definitely need. So if you don't want to write again and again this code, because this code you might need in or you will definitely need in every HTML document. So if you want to save your time by writing this code, so what you can do, just write the exclamation mark and hit enter. The other way to do the same thing is write HTML, and here the second option is HTML5, and if you click on that, then this will also do the same thing. So these two shortcuts will generate for you a basic template, or we can say that a pre-written code which you can use as a base for further writing your HTML code. So coming to our second shortcut, which is related to division element. So normally how can we write a division element is we write div, we write division like that. So normally we write division like that, and if you want to give this division a class, then we will write like this class and give it a class name like say AA. So normally if you want to make a division with a class A, then in this way you can write. So there is a shortcut in which you can directly generate a division with class AA. So which is, if you directly write dot AA and hit enter. So as you can see, this generates a division with class AA. So again I will tell you uh, what I have done. If you want to create a division, let's say if you want to create a division with class name, let's say 1, and hit enter. So this shortcut generates a division with class 1. So this is the second shortcut. Now coming to next shortcut. Now let's suppose if you create a division, and inside this division, this is a basic let's suppose this is a parent division, and inside this division, and let us give this division a class also. So let us create a division with parent class. So how can we create dot parent? So this is a division with parent class, and let's suppose inside this division we want to create 4 subdivisions. So normally how you will do that, we will write div, this is first division, div second division, and div third division, div and fourth division. So normally in that way you will write the 4 subdivisions inside this parent division. So there is a shortcut in which you can generate all these 4 divisions in one, in just one short line. So how can you do that? So if you want to generate 4 subdivisions inside this parent division, then you need to write div, and then in order to generate 4 such type of divisions, you need to multiply 4. And if you hit enter, then as you can see, these 4 divisions generates instantly with this little shortcut. So again, what I've done, if you want to create 4 divisions, or we say subdivisions inside this division, so I just write div because I want to create division, and I want to create 4 divisions into 4 and hit enter. So in this way you can generate 4 divisions. Now another way in which you can do the same thing is, so if I want to create a division with a class parent, and inside this and inside the parent class I want to create four subdivisions. So how you can do that? You write dot parent. So this dot parent will generate for will generate a division with class parent, and this symbol. So again you see this symbol, this is the greater than symbol. So this symbol indicates that inside this division, so what I want to do inside this division, inside this division I want four divisions for this. So in that way also you can generate four divisions inside division, means four subdivisions inside a division. So what I have done, again I will tell you. Let's do this. So let's say if you want to create, let's do some different thing. So let's suppose you want to create a division, and inside division you want to create four paragraph. Four paragraph, you want to write four paragraph inside this division. Okay, and you want to give it this division a class, let's say empty. I just give it a random name. So you want to do something like that. You want to create a division with class empty, and inside this you want four paragraph. So how can we do this whole thing in just one line? So I'm writing below it. So how can you do that? You just write dot empty. This thing will give you a division with class empty, and this sign indicated inside this division with class empty I want paragraph tag and four such tags. So as you can see, the same thing I have generated by using this little shortcut. So after that we will see some more shortcuts now. So coming to our next shortcut, which is related to something division which is related to something called heading tag. So what you may want to do, let's say you want to create a h1 heading and give it a class, let's say test. So you want to create a heading tag and with class test. So how can you create it? So if you want to create h1 tag with class test, so to do that we have a shortcut. I write h1 means I want to create h1 tag, and inside this tag I want to include a class named test. So dot test and hit enter. So by writing this you can create a header tag with class test, and this shortcut you can apply on any tag. Let's say you want to create a paragraph tag with class, let's say test, hit enter. Okay, so this kind of shortcut you can apply on any tag of HTML. And if you want to do the same thing with division, then you can also do that. Div dot test. So this shortcut you can apply on any HTML element, and that HTML element will be generated with that class included. Okay, so now move to our next shortcut. So our next shortcut is related to the table element, or we can. So first let's see the list element. So when you create a list, let's say unordered list, then you write ul tag unordered list, and inside this list, let's say you want to create let's say 5 items. Then what you will write? List item first, list item second, and like that. So there is a shortcut in which you can generate 5 list item instantly without writing them one by one. So I think you have guessed it. So I will write li into 5, and this will generate 5 such list items. Okay, so this kind of a shortcut, so this particular type of shortcut you can apply with any HTML tag. If you write let's say if you write div into 5, and this will generate 5 divisions. Okay, and let's say if you write paragraph into 2, then this will generate 2 paragraphs. So this shortcut you can apply with any HTML element. So this shortcut will definitely help you in situations where you want to write a tag multiple times. Okay, this is the shortcut. So now let's move to our next shortcut. Now next thing we want to let's suppose if you want to create, let's suppose if you want to create a heading tag h1 with id equal to, let's say, 1. So let's suppose you want to create a tag, not particularly the heading tag, any tag. You can write paragraph tag, division tag, any tag, and you want to give that tag a id. Means so there is a shortcut. So you want to create heading tag, and for creating a heading tag with id 1, I will write hash 1. Then this will generate a heading tag with id 1, and this thing you can apply with any type of HTML tag. Like if I want to create a division tag with id, let's say 2, 2, then this will generate a division tag with id 2. And let's say if I want to generate division tag with id, let's say 3. Okay, and inside this division tag I want 3 heading tag. So how can I do that? Like this. So what I have done, I have created a division with id 3, and inside this division I have created 3 headings. So you can practice these type of shortcut with any type of combination, and this shortcut will definitely help you a lot. So we will see some more shortcuts. So now moving towards our next shortcuts. So let's suppose you want to create a division, and inside this division you want to create, let's say you want to create division with class, let's say class 1. And inside this division you want to create a heading, a paragraph with id, let's say uh, with id 2, or let's say with class 2. Okay, so you want to create a division with class 1 and paragraph with class 2, and you want to create uh, four such kind of structures: 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically you want to generate 4 such kind of structures. So instead of writing and copying them, we can generate them instantly with one shortcut. So you can try this thing on your own. So I'm going to tell you how you can do that. So what I first did, first I want to first thing first, you need to decide what thing you want to create first. So first thing, I want to create a division with class 1. So just by writing dot 1, you can create a division with class 1. But inside this division I want a heading tag. Okay, inside this division I want a heading tag with class 2. So if I write only this thing, then this will generate a division with class 1, and inside this division a heading tag with class 2. But I don't want that. Actually I want 4 such kind of structure. So here, if you here itself if you multiply it with 4, then this is not the correct way to do that. Because what let's try this out. So here if you do this thing, then what it will do, it will generate a division with class 1. Inside this division it will generate a heading tag with class 2. Okay, and such kind of heading tags it will generate 4 times. Okay, so I will write 4. As you can see that, but we don't want that. We want 4 separate structures. So to do that, I will enclose this whole thing inside bracket, and then multiply it by 4, and then I will hit enter. Then as you can see, I have generated 4 such structures. Okay, so these kind of shortcuts will definitely help you when you write your HTML code or design a web page. So you can try this shortcut with any combination, and if you try them 2 or 3 times, then you will definitely remember them. So just try these shortcuts with by taking different combinations or different structures, and try to generate such kind of structures using these shortcuts. So thank you. This is it for today's video. Okay, bye.